Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony.
Well. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? Game 6, Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. What a series this has been. And if we want to recap that last ball game, no one came short on the end of the stick in that ball game. Had multiple players came up big throughout that game. The superstars for sure came through with big numbers. Middleton at 29, Holiday at 27, Giannis at 32. They also filled other categories and rebounds and assists. Then you go down to Phoenix side of it, same numbers pretty much. Ayton with 20, Booker with 40, Carter with his little 10, and Paul with 21, Bridges 13. I mean, both sides had a good spreadage of points, rebounds, and assists. So this is game 6, and we're going to see what it tells. And we're underway.
Paul passes to Booker.
That last second shot with Booker driving to the hole, getting trapped, turning around, and allowing Holiday to rip that ball from him, that was key. Unfortunate because Booker only had 2 turnovers in that ball game, but that one in crunch time was the deal breaker. I figured he could have made a decision a lot quicker when he drove to the paint, getting double teamed. He should have automatically tried to find an open man, kick that ball out. Kind of pivoted and kind of clutched it and held on to it long enough to get trapped, turned around right into another guy, which was Holiday. Ripped the ball away from him and headed to the other end, and the rest is, history. So it was a good game. Went all the way down to crunch time. Both teams was kind of back and forth. We got double-digit leads, but ultimately came down to the end of the ball game, and Milwaukee was able to pull it out. Now they're coming back home to try to close this thing out. So are we gonna have a game 7, or it's gonna end tonight?
Phoenix takes possession.
We will see.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Outside Crowder. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Ayton. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, he passes to the wide open
little
man,
unorthodox
Bridges,
hook shot, but it went in.
Boy, that was
had a smaller player on it.
Wasn't it great? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Pulls up for 3. Trains the
shot. Now that's a fast break.
Finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there too.
Holiday looking over the floor, and it goes out of bounds.
Good hands, Paul.
Last touch by Paul.
One of the best on-ball defenders in the league.
Against Crowder. Fader on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Tough post-up shot. I was thinking maybe a double team, but not this early, I guess.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's
kind of the fadeaway you want him shooting.
Now here's Booker out to the wing. Now Bridges. And the rejection by Giannis. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
He needs help.
And Giannis throws it down.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Paul kicks to Booker. Now the pass to Ayton. Antetokounmpo against Paul. Here's
Look
Booker.
at DiVincenzo
Rebound,
working
Milwaukee.
hard on Booker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. That one off the back iron and out.
That's the pull up, push the ball. We all about easy buckets. Anytime you can get it in transition.
Now here's Crowder following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to Paul. Over Holiday. Another shot. And it's 8.
My.
The Bucks trail. And Holiday kicks to Giannis.
Right down the lane. Early time out. 7-8. 7:49 remaining in the first quarter. Early time out.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
They do not want Giannis getting a good feel. Not early anyway.
Just to cut off the momentum and have a chit chat with the team to settle down.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Booker.
They're trying to compare Devin Booker to Kobe Bryant, but I like the way he's downplaying that. He's smarter than that. I mean, like he said, he's trying to take Kobe's mentality and the way he approaches the game. But he knows he's far from Kobe Bryant. Everybody likes to make comparison of players. But that's a little far-fetched, especially at this point in his career. He needs to go ahead and get a championship at least before you even start talking about a Kobe Bryant comparison. But then it's still far-fetched. Good dunk by Crowder.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
So that's why I like Booker. He's a humble player. He knows his position. He's not going to ride that high of people trying to compare him to Kobe Bryant. Like you say, I could take the mentality and the way he approached the game. And he's my idol. I looked up to him. But by far any stretch, I'm not no Kobe Bryant.
Last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Holiday against Paul. And that one's good. His second basket of 4.
Good layup by Paul.
I mean, he makes plays.
But as I can see early in this game, he's going to have to work a little bit. A lot of his jump shots were being contested by Holiday. Oh, my goodness. Watch out, Aiden. Look at this guy.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
If you don't think he wants it to end tonight, you better think about something else. Yep, there's a rip. All the way.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Yeah, they're at home. They would like to end this tonight.
And here's Booker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley slam.
Like I said, I'd like to see Phoenix win this series. So obviously I'll be hoping for a game 7 at least. But if it ends tonight, hey, tilt your hat to Milwaukee. I mean, I think it's a lot of people been rooting for Phoenix to win because of Paul and the make of this team all around the league.
Crowder against Lopez.
You know, they look at Chris Paul. They believe he's well-deserving, which he is. And getting a ring at this late in his career will top him off real good. Don't solidify him being a Hall of Fame and one of the greatest point guards in the league, but having a ring, you know, nothing wrong with that to put it on your resume. So you got LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, a lot of superstars and players in the league that's rooting for Phoenix because that's what they want to see. A lot of people don't want to see Giannis get a ring. He's an upcoming superstar and arguably the best player in the league. A lot of players are competing against Giannis as far as rings concerned. So if they can knock him down and hold him back from getting a ring on his resume, makes a lot of players in the league happy about that. Because they're competing against a guy like Giannis. He's an uprising superstar. A lot of players want to have more rings than he would have. Or just plain just don't want to see him with the rings. So a lot of people are rooting for Phoenix in this finals. But I'm not.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis comes in
Psych.
for Brook Lopez. And it's Teague in
Of
for
course I
Dante
root for him.
DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for Phoenix.
But like I said, I like
Breaking
Giannis
He's
though. I
checked in for
like
Jay
his
Crowder.
game,
comes in
what
for
he's
Bridges.
about, how he handles his
Jackson
business.
Galloway's checked in for Devin
And
Booker.
he
it's
will get a
Payne
ring
in for Chris
eventually,
Paul.
and it could be tonight.
Now here's Payne. Johnson outside. Puts one up from 19. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Galloway from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, Phoenix, they're going to have to try to not settle for these long-range three-point shots. I mean, if they're open, take them. But don't be forcing them. You don't want long rebounds heading out, igniting Milwaukee's fast break.
In position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be
Like that.
defensively. Three-pointer. The shot
Oh,
by
man, they
Holiday,
dodged
no
a bullet
good.
on that one. They're going to have to settle down. They're getting too scattered and playing frantic.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, the
Get some
5th
quality
pick
shots.
in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously,
Another bad
2020,
pass.
I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in
What we got to say about
2013,
Holiday, he
I'm
has picked
pretty
this
sure
game up.
At this point, would be taken number 1.
Oh, good fadeaway. Beautiful footwork.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways.
Yeah,
to
Holiday
play in
hit a
between.
switch at some point in this series, and I mean everybody's been talking about him. I know I have. He needs to pick it up. He needs to play better. Well, he has arrived, and it's turned this team completely around.
Coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole, we've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. John Morant
Take a
has
break.
superstar
Take a break.
written all over him.
2 shots.
Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So
Payne, you mean you not missed an opportunity
that I think when you
to bet a split with you?
And skill with
Missed
the way
the
the
first
court is
free
spaced,
throw.
man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. He hits the second from the line. Here's Middleton. He's got 5. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Count it.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Middleton.
10-point lead early.
Suns trail by 10. Payne dishes to Ayton. Payne passes to Kaminsky. Ayton with it. Defended by Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Johnson. Releases from
Oh,
the wing
man.
and drills it.
They needed that. But he had a toe on the line. I thought that was a 3.
Outside T.
And by the way, this is Goodymo Gaming.
Down low. Pass to Forbes. Middleton trying to break free.
Good defense.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing here by 8. The shot's good. Milwaukee.
Yeah, y'all need to make a little mini run.
Nothing yet going outside.
Terrible as y'all played. It's just a 6-point ball game.
Outside Teague. Pass to Forbes. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And tell me how a guy like that gets wide open on top of the key
Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
with nobody recovering.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. That one goes in. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. Bucks leading by 7. Middleton outside. Ring shot on the way. First shot.
Oh, beautiful.
He's out of the blocks fast.
Porter shot that like he knew what he was doing. Caught the ball, step back, one dribble, bang.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. There's the pass to Johnson. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
This ought to be interesting. Ayton on Middleton.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 8.
Oh,
Just
good double
to
team.
shoot. Here's Tucker. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Very good decision to double him at the last minute with Ayton on it.
He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be back
End of the first quarter. 22-31, Milwaukee.
And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus to the game and let my play and my energy and my effort do the target for me.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Middleton. Middleton is doubled.
There's a trap.
Portis, the pass to Forbes. Teague for 3.
Now that's good defense.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
That was good defense.
Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes it to Bridges. Lets it go from 14.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go. Suns trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the middle.
There you go. Get it to him. Mismatch.
Goes up at the stripe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Bucks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Good on the shot. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
And while Teague certainly looks for his shot often out there, he also possesses strong handles and a good passing ability.
Here's Johnson. That one no good. Great D that time from Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. Middleton the pass to Teague.
Oh, good pass.
Slammed in by Teague.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Johnson kicks to Galloway. Feeds it to Ayton.
What you doing? Go up.
That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Ayton's got
I
4
still
this
looking like
quarter.
Lopez with all that
Bump
pump
me, and I'm
faking
gonna
and
bump you back as
jerking
Ayton
around.
not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And stolen by
good
Ayton.
D. Push the ball.
One-on-one here.
There you go. All the way up.
Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Teague. And he banks in the layup. Teague's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Gonna let him do a
He's too good
straight
a finisher to
deadline
blow that kind of chance,
drive.
but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, I would call a timeout too.
What are your thoughts on how
Never let a
the
guy
game
from a
is
three-point line able to drive with one hand all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton. And for the Suns, Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson. Devin Booker comes in for
What
Austin
out of
Galloway.
timeout play that was.
Cameron Payne.
And that's a little lack of
Give somebody a wide open dunk.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
A nice shot
PJ
by
Tucker with the
Tatum.
inside
Taking
position.
care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Ayton.
Can't
And
get
the
back.
call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line, because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
The Suns have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Teague. Ayton hits them both.
And he needed them both
Now Holiday.
as they try to edge a little closer. Middle's wide open.
There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So far, Booker hasn't got going.
He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ball's knocked loose.
Good defense, DiVincenzo. What I've noticed about him, he's not going to back down.
Here is Forbes, defended by Bridges. Holiday against Paul. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Good on the triple.
Shot by Paul.
Got 7 points in the game.
Pass by Devin Booker to get it up the floor to hit him in the corner.
Turned himself into a great one. Important to do later in your career.
Here's Giannis. And foul.
Good foul.
Shoot 2 at
Don't let him bully you. You wouldn't have fouled him there. He'd have thundered that right on top of your head. And it gives me an opportunity to bet my $5 split with Giannis. That seems to always be a good bet.
First one falls for him.
Well, a little bit each year,
Gets the
Giannis
first
gets
one.
fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
I'm proud of Giannis. He could have shied away in this series, especially with his free throw shooting.
He hits both from the
He
strike.
gets both of those. I'm $5 in the hole. But yeah, this guy could have easily shied away, especially going down 0-2 to Phoenix.
Over to the wing.
To gut it out and still perform the way he's doing,
Booker
like I say, you got to take your hat off to him.
Offline with his 3. Bucks
He
leading
gets a
by 8.
ring. It's well deserved.
Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's
Back
got
to a
3 assists
10-point ball
in the
game.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out.
Go
and
ahead
score.
and working, Paul.
Now here's
Oh, no.
Holiday with the block.
Talk about stepping up to the challenge.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo and Forbes has
Almost
it.
that same lob that sealed it for him in
Forbes
Game
got
5.
up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Booker with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Like I say, they're doing a hell of a job on Booker in this first
That's his
half.
first foul. An
He don't have space to do
outstanding defensive
anything.
play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
The pass to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. And Ayton gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
Phoenix with the ball. Crowder the pass to Paul. 3 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. Bucks leading by 13. Holiday, no.
They're getting that ball up the floor
That's another Milwaukee shot right there.
and making them pay.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs.
I will have to call another timeout.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on
This is
both
15
ends
points
of the
now.
floor here tonight.
And Ayton throws it down.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Holiday attacking, and he gets the basket.
Wow.
Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Doing a lot of nice work now from
Holiday
the field.
giving Paul
He's helped
all
get them
he
this
can get.
lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know.
Since that minor
has its pros
adjustment,
and
like I
cons,
said,
but to be a part of that
putting Giannis
1990
on
championship team and the only one we've
and
been able to
allowing
always
Lopez,
have my jersey
the
hanging in
slower
the rafter,
Lopez,
it's humbling, and yes, it brings
to
back
guard
a lot
Crowder.
of fond memories.
Like
It's made a big
historically
difference.
Good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able
finally
to
gets off the
etch our
snide.
mark in terms of the lures
Gets
of the
his
game
first
of college
2.
basketball.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Forbes. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
Suns trail by 14. Paul passes to Ayton. They get a hand on it. Holiday with it. Bridges covering. Now here is Holiday. 11 points in the game. Passes to Forbes. The train.
The 3.
Offensive rebound.
Got to get the rebounds.
The kick out to Holiday.
That's a killer.
Hits the three-point bomb. Holiday's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Booker against DiVincenzo. Booker draws the double.
Look at that double team. Booker, you have to step up,
Paul outside. 6 to shoot.
or this thing gonna get out of hand early and quick.
Shot from free throw range. The shot missing.
The
And
defense
Milwaukee
again
the
by
other way.
Holiday.
To the inside.
They're making them
Here's
work
DiVincenzo.
while they getting back and getting layups.
Off a perfectly placed
They're
assist.
getting layups and threes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Paul.
Misses again.
His touches left him.
Had
in
him on
this
his
quarter.
backside. He
Nowhere
still
close
couldn't
to
hit the little.
What they need from him.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Now here's Booker to halt the run, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Paul's got 9. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to DiVincenzo. Bounce pass on to Kumbo.
Good defense.
That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
As the game has
They're
gone
just bringing
along,
too much
they've
to him
gotten
all at
more
once
and more
in
aggressive
this first
on the
half.
back end.
It's too much they can handle.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Milwaukee's playing like they want this championship.
Giannis out of the Kumbo. Antetokounmpo's it's got 10 points in the quarter.
Just how awesome is it? to
Just
watch
by
the
the
best
energy
of
and the
best
body movement.
start to dominate in a game.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes.
They're
That's
roughing
his
up
first
Booker.
foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And
Chris
for the
Paul's
Suns,
not running
Johnson
around there
is checked in
freely.
for 8. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Mikal Bridges.
Ayton's not totally dominating this first half. At least not points-wise. Rebounds, yeah, he's grabbing those.
Defended by DiVincenzo.
How about Devin Booker
Okay,
getting
maybe that'll
off to
wake
the
you
rack?
up.
We've
You're
got
2 for
1:28
7.
left to play in the first half.
Talk about ice cold.
And again, Giannis out of the Kumbo. Giannis has got 26.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The 3 from Johnson. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lopez left side. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Lopez. And again,
Oh, man.
with the triple.
Well, no
They can't do
hesitation
no wrong
whatsoever
on the offensive
from
end.
Lopez at that range.
Actually, both ends of the floor. 'Cause that defense is all over the place as well. Look at him.
Back to Galloway. The feed now to Johnson.
Constant pressure.
Nice
Nobody's
ball
getting
movement here by the
space.
Suns. Paul can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's DiVincenzo. It's not going to go for him.
Push the
And
ball.
Phoenix will come the
Y'all
other way.
definitely need to get something early.
Here's
Y'all can't
Crowder.
even score in the half court.
And again, it's the Suns missing. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent.
There it is.
Floor. That's when you lose momentum. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Booker. And no good.
Look at that
The dry
defense.
spell continuing for him.
Look at that defense. 71-43. First half runaway.
Going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out.
We'll be back with the second half. I just hope we don't lose programming on this one.
From the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, just trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 28 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring wings in this league, fellas. Chris Middleton, right at the top of that list. Kenny, you a fan?
Guy's a great shooter. Doesn't need a high volume, high efficiency. He can get buckets at all 3 levels, inside, outside, and mid-range. Love him.
You know, he's great pairing with Giannis. So the free throw inside, can hurt you from the outside.
And he spells Chris, K-H-R-I-S. Gotta like that. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Setting the floor for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder, and it's Paul in at point.
Well, they've been better than good
30
on the glass today,
piece
and there is a
chicken
glaring
dinner.
discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Now here's Crowder.
30 piece.
Now Bridges. Tries it from 19.
Good defense.
Lopez grabs the board.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And Booker kicks to Bridges.
I don't think Bridges scored yet. I mean, their point production is very, look at that. Their point production is very low.
DiVincenzo with it, now guarded by Ayton.
And DiVincenzo look like he's Bruce Bowen out there.
Clock at 6. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the
I
lead.
guess Lopez liked the action too. He was out there ball watching. Holiday just dribbling around the key. got lazy and got caught.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And the pass to Paul. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Antetokounmpo against and the top by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down using that
Crowder's getting his lunch 8 in this ball game.
Out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's
okay. Well, y'all want to score with them in the second half? That's not going to slice into this lead. You got to stop somebody.
Their lack of communication on the backside.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
See if you can get on a score sheet.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Lord knows I hope this don't be the outcome. This one's got away fast.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Any player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good and the winning environment that you create.
Payne, he's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good from Bridges. Second half of play with just
something to build on if y'all can play some defense. Where is he at now? Look at this. What kind of defense is Crowder playing? Get out of the way, let him have it. Is that the kind of defense you're playing? That's exactly what it looks like.
To the paint, here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. That one drops for him. Ayton's got 22 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today.
Come on, Crowder, locate him. Stay with him.
To continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here is Holiday. 14 points for him. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
On the wing, Booker, defended by DiVincenzo.
Look at that.
Lopez with the steal. Giannis
they got his number.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it goes down 2 points. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
A great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Now here's Booker. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Dishes it to Ayton. And Ayton gets
no space on offense.
Taken away by Holiday.
Everything's bunched up.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Booker against Holiday. Here's Ayton. Passes it to Payne. Lets it go.
They
with
need
the
that.
They grab their own miss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Assertive from Ayton.
Ayton's trying to assert himself.
And then forcing the D right
They're
there.
going to need all of that and more.
To foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Give them second chances on
he
offense.
on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And Phoenix making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 36. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And Antetokounmpo shoves it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's
He's going to have a career of his life in this ball game.
Going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy
83 to 53, 7:28 remaining in the third quarter.
And I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance.
And it still doesn't look good for
No,
Phoenix.
they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pass to Payne. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
On the wing, Holiday. He's got 14. Floats it up for Giannis.
He is at his best when it matters most.
Even
This
bad
game is
passes,
as long
he's
as he can
gathering
keep
and
this up.
catching and putting it back up for two.
Payne dishes to Ayton. Pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed.
Little man tied him up.
There, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
I mean, do Phoenix need Thunder Dan to get back in this game? Do they need Danny Ainge?
Phoenix with the
Cedric
ball.
Ceballos?
Kaminsky, the pass to Payne.
Oliver Miller?
5 to shoot.
Sir
The
Charles?
pass to Ayton. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks.
The edge on the glass.
I don't think they need Paul Westphal to come coach this team. Rest in peace to him. I don't think that's the problem or the issue.
To grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been.
Do they need Kevin Johnson to run the point guard?
Booker.
I mean, they got the best with Chris Paul. I mean, what's the problem? What's the issue?
Passes it to
Or them
Ayton.
getting up and not ready to play this ball game.
Here's Bridges. Shoots the three. And the rebound
They
goes
needed
to
that
Lopez.
wide open shots
Lopez has
to
got
get back in the
three
game.
rebounds
If
now
those
tonight.
don't drop, they don't have a prayer.
Here is Forbes, defended by Booker. Here's Antetokounmpo, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Did I leave anybody out on that old school Suns roster?
And so
Could I throw in
it's
Mark
with it.
West
They'll bring
too?
it up for Phoenix. Poked away. Lopez
Look
with
at
the
this.
steal. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah,
44
the steal was short,
points.
but the slam
36
knocked
of
it
them
off.
has been
And
in
we
the
say
paint.
time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so here's Phoenix.
And you wonder why
Back to the
Shaq
basket
called
by
him
Milwaukee.
Superman.
Bridges kicks
Willing
to
to give
Kaminsky.
him that nickname. It's for a reason.
5 on the clock. It's all
His
about
paint
Antetokounmpo.
production is unbelievable.
Middleton on the wing. Pass to Lopez. Rebounded by
Oh,
Kaminsky.
man.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Just come out. Give it up.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. Bridges passes
Give it
to
up.
Payne.
I got to have some ball movement.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Kaminsky. Trying to end the drought. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this
I
one.
wouldn't call it a drought.
In the rebound differential, one more
I'd call it a
reason
drown.
why they're in control.
That's what I would call it. Get out of this drown.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. And the dunk by
Oh,
Lopez.
don't think about it, Bridges.
Lopez at that
Don't
size
think
has
about
no
it.
trouble throwing it down.
The Suns shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak.
I think they're getting ready to start icing knees in this ball game.
A lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I would have never thought Booker in this game would be getting held down the way he is.
Phoenix, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And one of the highlights last year for this group,
We want to talk about strategy and game planning.
From the charity stripe. That's a
But hey,
huge
once
factor.
again, that's Goodymo Gaming. Thank you very much.
2 shots.
But yeah, man, he's struggling bad. He can't even get his shots off.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. PJ
Because you
Tucker
hold
comes
Devin
in for
Booker,
Giannis Antetokounmpo, and
at least
it's
so
Teague
far
in
in
for
this
Jrue
game.
Holiday. So he gets them both.
Chris Paul's not stepping up. He's been
Milwaukee
bogged down.
has gone 1 of 3 from downtown
Ayton,
since halftime.
I mean, you can't expect
Here's Teague.
power numbers all the time from him.
Foul on the shot, so he'll get a
I mean,
chance
you
at
can
the
expect
line.
rebounding, which he's offering.
As soon as Teague gets inside, he really
Ayton
forces
still
the
can end
issue
up with
right
30
here,
in this
getting a
game
foul
if he
as
continues
a
to
result.
play,
The Bucks shooting their 6th and
especially
7th
around
free throw
garbage
attempts tonight.
time. So he'll get those opportunities.
Take a
Nobody
break.
else
Take
on
a
the
break.
Suns have stepped
2
up
shots.
to this point. Bridges, what he's got, maybe 4 points. Payne, all the other guys, I mean, nothing. Just flatlined nothing.
Free throw good, Teague.
And that results into the lead to where it is now, a complete blowout. There's no point production. Milwaukee's came out, and I mean, they have locked them down. They trapped right at the perfect time they needed to trap, off dribbles. They're flying, cutting off lanes.
Both good
They're
from
forcing
the line
them to
that
bad threes, quick shots, getting out and running,
And turnovers
taking
have been the
advantage
issue
of
for 'em.
mismatches.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better
Yeah, they
job
got
taking care of the
Phoenix
ball.
all screwed
Now
around
here's
right
Booker.
now.
He has 6. Shot clock at 6.
He's just running, trying to find him some open space.
That one doesn't drop. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Inside, Tucker. The rebound by Johnson. And for
Run
the
it.
Suns, they're shooting
Get out and run.
40% for the game. Booker the pass to Kaminsky.
There you
And
go.
Finished off by Kaminsky.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on
You
his
start
ability
now,
to
you
find
might
the
have a
open
chance.
teammate.
But you got to limit the scoring.
Middleton on the wing. Defended by Booker. Shots
See,
good by Middleton.
they're too much in the groove right now. Anybody can kill you now when you're up this big.
Well, defense also
Everybody's
looking
confident.
defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit
Good
batty
free throw
right now.
jumper there.
Clearly,
That's the
defensive
cleanest
miscue there. If
looking
there's not a
shot you
body
had this whole
on him
ball game.
that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Teague. 6 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Awesome job by Jeff Teague to pick up some steam on the drive and pick up a foul in the process.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
They're trying their best to press this to 40. 40 points. You hear what I'm saying? 40 points.
Shooting 2.
They're on the brink of having them down by 40.
The first free throw is good. And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And then for Phoenix.
And that,
Crowder
like I
comes
say,
in
that's
for
all
Devin
game
Booker,
planning.
And it's
That's
Paul in
all
for Cameron
strategy.
Payne.
That's getting in the film room, breaking down assignments, tendencies.
That one falls.
Only way you will beat a team like this. Other than that, then they just didn't get up to play.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up
But
for
I
the
don't think
Suns.
that was the case in this game. I'm looking at Milwaukee's defense and how they're
Passes to
playing.
Kaminsky.
They wanted more. They've game planned for it.
There's the dish
They're
to
at home.
Crowder.
They're ready to end it.
2 minutes remaining.
Look, nothing's easy.
And all you got to do is look at
Everything's
the
contested.
margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice
And they're
job
getting
of
easy
finding
buckets at the other
bodies and
end.
making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Clamp it down, lock it up, get out and run for layups and threes.
Here's Paul.
That's their
He's
strategy.
got 9. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Paul's got 11 points. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. Paul against Teague. From past the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's a minute left in the third quarter.
Yeah, try to finish it strong.
Here's Galloway. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Hit the like button if you're for Milwaukee.
That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in.
I guess hit the thumbs down button if you're for Phoenix and you don't like what's going on in this ball game.
Teague surveying the D. Outside Portis. Lays it up off the glass. Sun shooting at a decent 44%.
But it's going to be a lot of bench play coming up in the fourth quarter.
Clock and game clock. Paul against Teague. Paul outside. A 3 ball. That shot no good. And so it's Milwaukee.
104-65 in the third quarter.
And they've created a bunch of turnovers with
The
that
bleeding
terrific lead.
continues.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
There's a comeback in the works. We're in for a surprise.
And it's Connaughton in at the 2.
That means we'll have so much going on in this ball game, we might even get a heart attack. If they're going to come back and win.
That's now 8 points for Frank Kaminsky.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
T kicks to Connaughton. Here's Norrell. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Strong drive. He's a nice player.
I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
Yeah, he's a guy that's not afraid. So I'm looking for him in this garbage time to come up with some pretty nice numbers toward the end of this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Moore dishes to Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Here's Sharch. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Sharch has got his first points in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Portis. He kicks it to T. Here's Connaughton for the 3. Carries it from 3-point range. Connaughton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Moore outside.
40 piece.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jeff Teague.
Each while Moore staying aggressive right now on the offensive end and drawing some fouls.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Moore, as an efficient scorer out here, plays well within himself on the offensive end.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Long opportunity for me to win my money back on that free throw.
Here's Connaughton. Moore with it. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Galloway. It's deflected.
I see they offered Aaron Rodgers an extension for the Packers.
Portis can't get it to go. And here's
Keep him there, what, 5 more seasons? I don't know if he accepted that or not. I have to look into that. But he might still be a little bullheaded and saying, I just don't want to play for this franchise anymore.
No good from outside. Milwaukee's gone 1 and 2.
But it took him a long while.
Down low, here's Portis.
So he's probably thinking, what took y'all so long? Now you want to do it? So it's on him what he decides.
Favorite moves right there, guys.
But I don't think he accepted that yet. Or if he's going to accept it.
Shot off that time. Great D that time from Teague. Here's Connaughton. It's good. Connaughton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Saric. Moore finds Kaminsky. Passes it to Saric. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls from Saric.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. Carter comes in for Langston Galloway. Both shots good from the stripe.
Saric is one of those guys where you feel like if the right combinations of players are around him, he's going to be even more valuable.
I don't think Phoenix will be cracking 100 points in this ball game.
Thinks the game well, but he can score, rebound, and dish it.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Craig passes to Kaminsky. Saric trying to break free, and the basket by Kaminsky.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Nora. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Well, I might as well bet on a split with him to try to get me back to 500. So let's see what he can do for me. But he's a nice young man. Got some pretty good skills. He continued to polish them up throughout his career.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
They both look good. Not my night all the way around. Down 10 bucks. On top of a blowout.
Right side. At the elbow with Saric. Pass to Craig. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. Craig's got himself on the board with three there.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Back to Connaughton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Bucks, number 15.
And the first one counts. Cameron Payne's checked in for each one more. Good on both. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Over to the left wing. Kaminsky finds Payne. Clock at 4. Charge inside. Antetokounmpo's there. The Bucks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. To the inside. Lee Bass was put in just the right spot.
They're scoring boatloads
sure was.
of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Carter, the pass to Saric. Back to Carter.
Every player in this system, they just know their role. It's not a big drop-off when the starters leave.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Knocked away. It's stolen by Saric. Finished off the break.
Go.
Another example of Saric running
good
the
timely
floor as a
blitz
big
on
man. He does that
defense
well.
led to a run out.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Lets it go from deep. Nora. That's good.
Nora.
7 points here in this quarter.
You can't just
Told you, he's got a nice little game. You know, he can drive, get to the bucket.
That's one that the coaches will
Obviously, it
watch
looks like he
tomorrow
can hit his
with
free
that player. You
throws.
hate to
Don't
see
know his
him
percentage,
give
but
up in that
it
situation.
looked good on that pair. It's got me down by 10 bucks, that's for sure.
Gets it to fall from the right block.
Yeah, Saric being aggressive on the offensive glass and that kind of activity.
He looks like a player that plays at his own pace, not rushed.
Here's Nora.
Give it back to him.
Fires the three. Rebound by the Suns. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Carter. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. The pass to Nora.
Nora again.
No good
Misses
on the
that 3.
Suns have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Saric passes to Payne.
Oh, that was good cross. Didn't finish.
That one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Kaminsky's got 12
Good
points
cross
in
by
just the
Payne
second
to
half.
get to the paint.
Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Kaminsky. And there's the
Count
basket.
it.
Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Morris checked in for Phoenix. The Suns shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Floats it up for Saric. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Pass to Connaughton. Kicks to Tucker. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Moore with the steal. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, each one more can be pretty devastating out in transition. This is a team that likes to play fast, so any easy opportunities they'll take.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called. Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. No good from Connaughton. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Craig, another 3 for Phoenix.
Shot.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to
Tell you what, I'll take that back. It looks like they trying to get 100 points in this ball game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
I mean, they was able to get some points fairly easy in this garbage time game.
Rebounded by Kaminsky.
They just need 2 more buckets.
Rebounds here tonight. Carter for 3. Suns keep it alive. Craig, good.
And as we head to the final,
All they need is 1 more.
Crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an
good
all-around
defense.
dominant performance, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put
There
on
it is.
display here today.
And what a tremendous
That's their 100.
performance it was for Giannis.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Saric dishes to Carter. And good that time.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's
Well,
tough
it went
to
from 40
mount a comeback like
25.
This and then fall oh so short. I'm sure
If that's any
weighing on them
better.
just a little bit.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton, takes the 3. The shot misses. Now
Yeah, y'all should just run this out. No need to get greedy for points. Y'all had opportunity to get greedy for points.
And so it's the Bucks taking
So that's it, folks. 127 to 102. If this is any indication of what's going to happen tonight, we will be crowning a champion. It will be the Milwaukee Bucks. If this is any indication. For Suns fans, let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous is this team?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, they're basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Always more fun when you win, man.
Looks
Congrats.
wonderful.
Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Let's get to the stat sheet.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Bailey, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Giannis as usual. 44, 14, and 4, and 4, and 2. 2 measly little turnovers, but when you got that much action, you're going to lose the ball at least a couple of times. Shooting percentage off the charts. He didn't shoot a 3 in this ball game. So that just lets you know his mindset going into this one. Forget jump shots. Definitely threes. We're getting to the paint. And only 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So that looks bad on the Suns' end when you got this guy going 2 for 2 at the free throw line. It should have been a lot more contact. Y'all should have been taking him to the ground, roughing him up, whatever you got to do. But to get to the paint that easily with only 2 free throws attempted just shows you how your defense and mindset was in this ball game and not going to do it. Look at Holiday, 17, 3 and 6. Pretty much you can say Giannis carried this whole ball club in this game. I mean, Middleton have to do too much himself. I mean, look at these numbers. It's like they just sat back and said, Giannis, you got it rolling. Go ahead and take it. That's exactly what this box score looks like. Nothing jumps out on you on this box score that says this should have been a blowout, basically. Look at these numbers. Everybody's in teens or under besides a big 44 from Giannis. So, Phoenix, I mean, this is an embarrassment, actually. Let's see what they got going. Aiden looks like he had a marvelous game, which you watched it. That is not what we saw. But like I said, you can patch up some things in the garbage time or when this game is blown out. But he wasn't there when they needed him. None of them were. I mean, just look at this. Paul didn't even get the assist he usually gets. And Booker, who would have thought? You want to talk about a defensive expedition on a superstar? That's exactly what you got here. 3 for 10 from the field. He had so many bullets left in his gun, it could have exploded in his hand. I mean, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. 0 for 3 from 3-point, 2 for 2. He didn't want no smoke in this game. He didn't want no smoke at all. Yeah, this one there a scratch for the books. No need to look at film on this one. This type of game, you just go in the locker room and get dressed and just go. Don't even talk about it. Just coach don't say nothing. Trainers, ball boys, they kind of just sit in the corner being quiet, and you just get out of there. That's exactly what this was. Let's go check out these team stats. Yeah, Bucks 57%, pretty much throughout the whole game. That's not bad at all. Both teams didn't shoot that well from 3. Free throws came far in between. Points in the paint wasn't that spread out. I mean, when you look at it, a lot of things are pretty close-edged here. And you wonder what happened. I mean, 43 in rebounds for Phoenix and 45 by the Bucks. I mean, nothing jumps out that says, whoa, they just mishandled them. No, these numbers looking very similar. Biggest lead was 43 points by the Bucks. Suns only had it 5, led by 5 at one point. Well, like I said, this any indicator of what's going to happen tonight, oh man, it's going to make a lot of people happy. It's going to disappoint a lot of people. So there you have it, folks. We will see. This is Goodymo Gaming. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. Head over to Goodymo Goods. Check out your merchandise. We out of here. Peace.